Now we're going to set the location, date, and time for the daylight system. To do so, I want to select the daylight system's head, and I want to go to the motion panel. So that looks like a little wheel here. So click on motion, and now I've got the ability to set the date, time, and location. Excellent. So San Francisco, California, sure. How about October 31st, 2009? And I can set the hour and minutes as well. So play around with that. And it's physically accurate. Pretty cool, huh? Let's orbit around in here so we can kind of see what's going on. The assumption here is that north in your scene is in the positive y direction. So you'll see that the compass rose north is going up in the top view, and that's in positive y. So it's pretty important that you do follow that convention. If your plan is set up in some other direction, you're either going to need to rotate your geometry so that it's facing in the correct direction as it would in the real world, or you can cheat it actually by adjusting the rotation of the compass rose. So that can be accomplished by going down here where it says north direction and set that to some other direction, like 90 degrees. And now north is going to be facing a different way. But that's kind of, cheating. It's better to have your plan set up correctly to begin with. Set that back to 0. So we've got San Francisco as our current location, but we could change it to whatever. I could set the latitude and longitude, or I could just click on this Get Location button, and this is pretty cool because I can just click anywhere, say, oh, I want it, to be New York City or something like that. And I can just click, and it'll give me a list of the most populated areas. And I can go, of course, to different continents and so on. But I'm happy with San Francisco, so I'm going to leave it at that. So we've set our date and time. Let's make this about 5 p.m. so we'll see some light coming in through the windows here. Let's give it maybe 4 p.m. or 1600 hours in military time. I want to look at this from my front view as well, so I'm going to press F because I want to get a reality check. I'm going to hit Z to zoom out and make sure that obviously my daylight system is not below the horizon. In other words, I don't want to see a situation like this where at 6 p.m. the sun has already set. So let's set it to 4 p.m. So we've got our daylight system's position, date and time, and north direction, and all this stuff sorted out, and we're ready to go ahead and play around with the parameters for daylight itself.